Hello, everyone. Spoiler alert. If you, Here's the main takeaway of the video: diversify now while you can. Uh, if you want to stay in contact with your friends, make sure you have multiple ways of contacting: phone number, email address, um, other social networks, whatever, physical address. Just don't just depend on Discord. Because not only do you have the whole hacking issue, but you have this, for example. And funnily enough, it wasn't even this that took me down. So if you want the story about why I got taken down and how things should work, and of course, it's not. This is not how it should have gone down. Stick around for the story, but that was the main takeaway. If that's all you needed, that's all you needed. That's the make sure you're diversifying your contact options with your friends. Anyway, so I didn't get taken down for wrong think by Discord, which they came out earlier this year in February. It was actually due to a payment issue with subs. Now, regarding subs, I have generally not had problems until the last year with dealing with subs. So I would say Amazon Prime is the prime example of how to do it. So they do a prorated refund with subs that are canceled after they've started. So let's say you've used it for, a week, then they'll take like a week's worth of that membership fee off of the refund. So like let's say if you use 25% of your month, then you get like 75% of the refund of the full amount, which is fair. Some companies will do just a full refund, but it's only with a certain amount of time. But some companies are real dinks about it, and then it's as soon as you've paid on the first of the month, that's it, and they might not even give you the benefits. Like, so for example, if you cancel early, they'll immediately cancel the account, close the account, and then you don't even get the full benefit of however long you paid for. And so I've, by and large, like here's an example of one: canceling a subscription ends benefits immediately instead of you getting your full money's worth. So when it comes to individuals, like for example, some of my friends here, as soon as I sub, I try to remember at the end of the day, okay, go into my subscriptions, or like right after the stream's over, go into my subscriptions, cancel the auto renewal on this. So on Twitch, when you sub, it always auto renews. I didn't see an option to have it not auto renew, so you got to cancel the renewal, and then every time say why you're not going to do it. So I always say, I only want 1 month, or I don't want to auto renew. And so if I forget, and a friend of mine, gets another month sub out of me, that's no issue to me. By all means, have a little bit extra money. And sure, Amazon takes half of it, but whatever. I'm not gonna, fight over it with someone I know. But if it's for a corporate identity, it's just business, and so it should just be standard business practice, like Amazon themselves. They, in the interest of customer service, you don't want to escalate things. You want to de-escalate issues. So just be generous and just give people money back if they're not happy. And so it's interesting that an example already, like I said, is this past year it has been interesting when it comes to subscriptions, dealing with companies that are not giving proper customer service. So normally, if I'm encountering one of these subscription things, I will put a note in my calendar to say cancel this at a certain day, just so I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to lose my benefits right away or not. And if I forget, I'm just expecting that a company's going to have decent customer service, that like as soon as I see a notification that I've been dinged, I come up and I cancel, and then if I don't see an option to refund, I'll send a message to the company asking for a refund. And I've never had a problem with that until recently. So Daily Wire, I'm disappointed in you. You know, being an alt platform, you thought, you know, let's have good customer service, but you of all people quoted terms of service to me. So anyway, I canceled immediately after I saw this second month charge. I only wanted to watch one movie, and so $15 just to watch one documentary. What is a woman? That's a hard pill to swallow. I mean, I could have just watched it free online, but instead I thought I'd support them. Well, a lot of good that did, because anyway, as soon as I saw the second charge, I'm like, no, I only wanted it for that one movie. I thought maybe I can watch Run, Hide, Fight or whatever. That was the only other one that possibly interested me, but just never got around to it. Anyway, so I immediately canceled as soon as I saw the cards come through, and then I asked for a refund, and then they said, oh, sorry, we can't do our terms of service or whatever. We can cancel it immediately, and we'll make sure you're not charging. You'll still have the benefits at the end of the month. Well, I don't want that. I just want my money back. No. Terms of service. So anyway, so I contested it with my card, got my money back, and look at that. They haven't closed my account. They're not closing the door. So I could still be a customer in the future. They're not shooting themselves in the foot. They might have terms of service that says, oh, if you do a chargeback, we're going to close your account. But what good is it to them? It doesn't make sense. So going ahead to, I've even done this with Warframe. They, I used this booster to get, back in the day when it was really hard to farm this, like I think it was Steel Essence. It was really a big grind to get it, and so I got this booster. I spent like 2 hours in the mission. In fact, I figured just in case something like this happened, I want to make sure I know how many, and I kept track of how many of the things I was getting. I didn't care about anything else. If I did not want to lose. And I remember it's 32 of them. And so then they're talking about, oh, if you have logs, but this, here's the log. I just told you, what was it? Oh, no, we can't find anything on their end. What do you mean you can't find it? Then why did you even ask? Anyway, so I said, I'm getting a refund whether you tell me you're going to do it or not. So either you do that or I'll find some other way to get you a refund. So they said, unfortunately, no, we can't, and we're going to consider this case closed. Okay. So I just went through my recent transaction history with Warframe. I found the cheapest charge, which was $5, and I contested that, got my money back, and they could have closed the whole account down. Terms of service, chargeback, how dare you? But then they wouldn't have ever got a single penny out of me ever again. So again, customer service. Think about it. You de-escalate, not escalate and tick off your customers. So what did Discord do? So they had this promo with Tower Fantasy just coming out last month. You get a free month of Discord Nitro. Now I forgot that I had already given them my information, my payment information. I think a couple of years ago, I decided to pay for a month of Nitro to try it out. And actually, no, I think no, well, anyway, I forgot that my payment information was on file, so I just accepted this offer. And I think I still put in my calendar just in case, to cancel it right at the end of it, just in case something like this might have happened. And sure enough, they auto dinged me the other day, and so we had this back and forth. So I canceled it immediately through the app. I didn't see any option for a refund through the app. So I'm like, okay, I guess I have to get a refund through PayPal. So I start, I go through the resolution center in PayPal, and then a little message comes up from a message from the vendor, message from Discord. Oh, can contact us at support at Discord or whatever. And so I email them to that address, and they immediately auto email back saying this email address is not currently supported. So, well, I mean, a lot of good that did. But then they immediately email me right after that. And it looks like that email is active. So I write them, and they're not really giving me any clear information. And so and then they didn't respond to me by the end of the business day. So I'm figuring, there's probably a limited window for me to get this refund. So I decided, well, I guess I better go through PayPal after all. And so PayPal pretty much immediately gets me the $10 back. And so I write them in saying, I'll consider this case closed as long as you don't contest my this reversal. And well, I guess it ain't case closed, at least on my end, because they did contest, or that they reacted by disabling my account. And so it's interesting, it had to escalate to this part before, they said terms of service, the chargebacks. Of course, it's not made an error. It's made, well, because of your error. They did not. You couldn't contact them appropriately. They made it as clear as mud. And it wasn't until, what was it? It's the most recent one, where they finally, I said the following portion was not your original email. In their last email, they finally posted this. So this would have helped right at the beginning, especially when I wrote to the email that they'd posted through PayPal, and could have saved all this hassle. But I'm not going to request a refund now because I've already got my money back through PayPal, and I don't want double the money. It should be clearing up. I got my refund one way or another, and my account should be reinstated. So I asked when it's going to be reinstated. So who knows if I get it back or not. But again, the moral of the story is, do not depend only on Discord for connecting with your friends. Make sure email, phone number, whatever their platform, because this can happen to anyone. I just want to take advantage of an offer, and this is now how I'm treated. So that's it for today. I'll catch you in the next one.